reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. On first down, it's play action. Looks to the left, pass caught. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking deep in the very first play. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, I love this call here by the offensive coordinator. Big playoff game. You take a shot downfield. Now, they didn't hit it, but I love the aggressive approach here early by this OC.
Quick throw to his receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. A punt return to take the lead in a playoff game, a moment we're not going to forget.
I mean, keep in mind, they're playing to get to the national championship, and you make this play, the return man makes the play. But really, it were the blocks that set him up to be able to give him enough room in that alley to get him to the end zone. Great job by the entire unit.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
First down, looking for more now. We were head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, that's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. And we're seeing another one right here.
Tackle made after a big gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone.
And here he goes. Inside the 10. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Touchdown, Buckeyes! As they get on the board here in this playoff game. See if they can convert the point after. And he knocks it right through. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds, not much of a gain there. Pass caught, second down now. Is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never afford this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Breaks an open space. They make the tackle, but the offense set up for the first down in the red zone. And the Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Defense is coming after him. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Nittany Lions looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Breaking free at the 35. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters Try to take some shots off of play action and keep hammering away with that run game.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, and was able to blow this play up.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
On the move now. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
This is the 6th play on the drive. They'll run it to the right side. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive. Running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And they get the completion. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting a plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Pressure is coming. They'll try a pass here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. The 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Throws it to the right. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
The Buckeyes have first and 10 here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He's got it near the end zone. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the Upmen. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Press coverage now from the secondary. Here's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Another great play by this receiver, and I'll tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Running back with the football. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on fourth down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looks left and finds his target there. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to run it. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, it's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Looking for his back. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming up, second down and goal. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. With pressure and sack, it will be tackled inside the 10. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, the pass is picked off. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Well, what We're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Looking for the wideout. Physical defending. Second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. The ball is caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Wide open downfield. He's stopping at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there at what will be the final play of the quarter. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Breaks into the clear. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Can you get there? Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense really clicking. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick grab. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it in 38. A new set of downs after that completion.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion in the first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
2nd down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. State offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Penn State.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Set now 5 wide. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 1st and 10 now for the offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the run, he's looking deep. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
swarmed by the defense. Second down and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarterback. Stop him for a loss.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball.
Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Penn State offense comes back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they take it a shot deep toward the end zone? And it's caught! Touchdown! Lions. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty in the line, you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job and taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And there's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On the move now. Now looks deep left. He had all day. It's incomplete. A dangerous pass there. Almost picked off in the end zone.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. They mix it up with a run. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a first down interception. It falls incomplete. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. Chris, we'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, and he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Looking for 6. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And off the miss, it's still a 21-point margin.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
1st down. They're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch, and the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So buckle up. This should be a very entertaining final quarter. Who is going to step up and make the decisive plays? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. He makes the grab. One down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And the Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continued.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. He finds some space.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. Running back has it on the screen now. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
The Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
2nd down after that completion. Grab down the middle. It's Morrison. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Press coverage now from these DBs. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Offense facing second and goal. Caught over the middle. It's Morrison. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They finish off the scoring drive.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job in defending this two-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Leaning on the run game here.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Breaks an open space. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver makes the grab. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
The Nittany Lions getting set on first and 10. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And their route is on.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
Extra points, let's see uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Hands off to the left. Tackle made after just a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. A play action looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Penn State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They stretch the lead and get a lot closer to that spot in the national championship game.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. 1st down and 10 now. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And tackled after a small pickup there. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
That's a design quarterback keeper.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Can that connect? Incomplete, and now 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State. This air attack is still unstoppable.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want a situation.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Great connection there for 6 points.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. I That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.